know that people can experience abuse, neglect, or exploitation at any age, but we don't always think about adults over age 50 in our community and what special needs and circumstances they might have.
Our focus as an organization is to provide format and place for everyone in the community to come together to share resources, to become better educated, to educate each other.
So how many people here are familiar with a coordinated community response team?
Demographically, folks are living longer, so there's a lot more individuals who are age in their 80s and 90s even, who are somewhat independent, trying to remain independent in their homes, but are dependent on family members, caregivers, agencies, some of whom can be of great help to them in protecting them.
It's about integrating and coordinating services and the response to incidents of abuse and vulnerable adults among multiple systems. I think we also recognize that these issues are complex and that it almost always takes more than just one kind of service to help somebody either prevent something bad from happening or to help them achieve safety if they're not safe at that moment.
As far as our training has opened our eyes to a lot of what we were not catching before, things that would get passed off as maybe a lesser crime or something not elder or vulnerable adult specific, we would now address as that.
I'm from Idaho Legal Aid, and we help with civil legal issues that seniors might face, like a vulnerable senior who needs a guardianship, or a senior who needs advanced directives like powers of attorney put in place, or a power of attorney revoked, or getting Medicaid eligibility to pay for an in-home nurse or nursing home care.
On a personal level, we've had this situation in the family. My father-in-law was exploited by individuals that found a weakness. My father-in-law thought he was doing a good thing for his family, and as it turned out, he was sending them a lot of money instead. Never got anything back from that.
It saddens me that there's that kind of abuse, and nationwide the statistics are just horrendous. We have to have systems in place to educate so people know what to look for. They know what to do when they see it.
I'm kind of towards the tail end of the baby boomer generation, but it's a huge generation, and a lot of us getting older, this is something that we need to plan for, to understand, to prepare ourselves.
Discussion and advocacy of this issue, it's an important issue. As the demographics of our population age, we're seeing far and far more folks who experience these kinds of problems in their life.
We sort of are all in it together, trying to figure out how we can partner more effectively and help each other out, and hopefully, you know, be more effective for the victims that we serve, and also do our jobs in terms of client advocacy and offender accountability as effectively as possible.
All it takes is one cop, one prosecutor, maybe somebody from adult protection, maybe some victim services people. Boom, you've got a CCR.
It's really wonderful to see that there's this many folks that are interested and paying attention to protecting our vulnerable adults, and to know there's actually coordinated community response. There's teams focusing. There's national interest on this. As the baby boomers move through this next stage of life, the opportunities just become huge for additional exploitation and abuse.
The future of this is that we all need to be more aware, whether it's what we do professionally or whether it's a matter of being aware for our parents or grandparents or other loved ones. This is something that is not going away. It's only going to get bigger. We're going to be more exposed to this type of thing.
I think the fact that people come together on a day like this shows their commitment to the issue and how much we really care about the people in our community, whatever their age.